Hey everyone, how are you? Happy Tuesday. How is everyone doing tonight? Hope you are all well, had a good weekend. Well, tonight I wanted to talk to you about fabrics and summertime fabrics and what to wear because it's hot out there. Yes, it's been really hot here in Los Angeles and it's going to get even hotter. I think again for the weekend, like 100 and some odd degrees, something really like, I don't even know. Just I know it's triple digits. And I am such a delicate little flower. The heat and I are not, best friends. Yeah, we struggle. Anyway, so I'm in the mall shopping the other day, and so many of the dresses that are out there, or tops, or whatever you wanted to say, are out of fabrications that will not keep you cool. They're not going to keep you cool at all. Gone are the days when a lot of the summer clothing, was cotton, 100% cotton. When's the last time you found something 100% cotton? A little bit hard pressed. And the really cute dresses that are out there now are usually made out of rayon and spandex or viscose and spandex, and you're thinking, what the heck is that? Is it all synthetic? Is it polyester? Actually, rayon and viscose are like kissing cousins. They're both made out of a wood pulp. Cellulose for viscose. So technically, it is a natural fiber, but not quite as, there's a lot of processing that has to be done naturally to the wood pulp. So it's, it's leaving quite the carbon footprint, I suppose that would be. So it's not, it's a cheaper thing to produce, believe it or not, than using 100% cotton. I don't even understand why that is, but whatever. And manufacturers love to use it. It's cheaper for them to use it. It holds the dye pretty well. And a lot of the dresses now that you will purchase that you think are cotton, that drape like cotton, and what you call when you're in fabrics, it's called the hand. It's because it's like the hand of the fabric. It's basically how it feels in the hand, and it feels like cotton. But it's not. It's rayon or viscose and spandex. Now, the fit is usually really, really good. I will say that because it molds to your body, and then it doesn't, because of the spandex in there, it has a nice stretch to it, but it doesn't get stretched out per se, and then it goes right back to the original shape. So I love the feel of it, and we all think they're cotton, but they're not. So as far as on a scale of say 1 to 5, how comfortable? Very comfortable, but if you're somewhere really, really hot, if you're in the tropics and it is beastly and the humidity is like 9,000%, it's going to be warmer than 100% cotton because again, the spandex is a synthetic, okay? So I love to look at the labels in clothing, especially this time of year. But I will tell you, gone are the days when the fabric content is normally not on the label tag anymore. You have to go deep inside the dress, and it's usually going to be down by the bottom, by the hem, and here is going to be the label with the fabrication on there. So again, if you're going somewhere where it's really, really warm and you want to be extra cool, you might want to rethink some of the rayon and spandex and go for the 100% cotton. They're still available. And again, you have to read the label. If you ever see me out and about shopping, you'll see me pulling up all the dresses and reading the labels to see what is it. Now, also with the advent of the incredible scuba fabric, we all know this fabric that has like a life of its own and the dresses can stand up on their own just about. It is 100% polyester. And if you're going to an event this summer and it's outdoors, and again, if it's very, very warm, this will be like wearing saran wrap. Now, if you like to wear saran wrap, more power to you. But if you are somebody that gets really hot really fast, you might want to rethink this scuba fabric. I love it in the fact that it doesn't wrinkle. It's amazing. You can roll it in a ball. It's great to pack. It stays its shape. It's got a lot of structure to it. And like everything in the world these days is being made with it. But I will say it is going to be your warmer, definitely warmer fabric to wear to a summer wedding. You would be probably much better off. Now I know it's going to be impossible to find a cotton evening dress. That's like, I realize that. But maybe something with a little silk chiffon, if you could find a little silk blend. If you really, really get super warm, or something with sheerness, lace, anything that's got holes in it that it's going to breathe a little bit more. This is such tight woven fabric. There's no air getting in here. So it's going to be a tad warm. It's going to be really, really warm. So you want to really think about that when you've got events and so forth coming up, especially if they're outdoor. If they're indoors and it's going to be sub-zero in there, then don't worry about it. But if it's an outdoor event, because the last thing you want to do, and this happens to me, like the sweat is beating up on your back, and it's like you could just feel it rolling down your back, and you just pray that it just like goes out the back of your dress and anybody just thinks, well, you know what I mean. You got the picture. Anyway, so check your fabrics, and there are some linens still available. You know, I love linen blends and linen lightweight sweaters and tops, anything with a linen derivative, because again, that is a natural fiber, and the weave of it, unlike cotton, is a little bit looser. And some of the way the linen is produced now, it is not going to be super, super wrinkly. You know, some of them, they add a little something in there that makes it not so, you know, you're not going to walk out of wherever you are like a wrinkled, you know, in a wrinkled mess. Not always, but some of the things are a little bit better. But you can always do what I do if I am going to buy linen and I have to pack it or whatever, or a client's going to pack it, is I give it the scrunch test in the store. Don't tell anybody I do that. I scrunch it up and release it, and if it stays all wrinkled up like that, well, you know that that's not going to be an ideal garment to be traveling with. Or if you are dressing to impress bosses and so forth, if you're at events, conferences, whatever, and you don't want it to be a wrinkled mess from sitting there all day, you know, you might want to do the old test. But if it is a situation where a lot of people are going to be wearing linen or cotton, and you know it's a little bit more relaxed conference type of thing, then go for it, then do it. But also you want to make sure, you know, as with the scuba dresses, they tend to be very form-fitting or somewhat form-fitting. That also will increase the heat. You know, when anything is really close to your body, it will trap the heat in. So this time of year, it's always better to wear something a little bit more on the flowy side that just drapes on your body, not some big old moo-moo thing, but just molds and drapes on your body that you get some air going in there. So it's not so skin tight, because that again will trap the heat. And if you are bothered by a lot of the heat, you will not want to be wearing something that feels like you're wearing a plastic bag. So I am Lorianne Robinson, fashion consultant and health and wellness entrepreneur. So if you think that someone you know maybe's got a trip coming up, an event coming up, and could use this information, I would love it if you would share it. And again, you know, really check your tags to make sure you know what fabric you're going to be purchasing. Also, check the tag as to the washing and care instructions. Very, very important, because you don't want to end up washing something that's possibly with mostly rayon or 100% rayon, it could come out looking like, you know, literally something that would fit a doll. So be very careful with 100% rayon. And whatever rayon the manufacturer says about the rayon, do it, because I've had that happen. Yeah, it didn't even fit Scruffles. And yeah, dog. She didn't even fit her. So you want to be very careful. And also the color often runs in rayon. It's not set well, so you don't want to wash it with other unlike colors. You want to wash it with like colors. That's why it usually says there on the tag. There's a reason for that, because the dye doesn't hold as well and it will run. And you will end up with, you know, if you're washing something red, you're going to end up with red wash on everything, your towels and everything, and you're going to have a lovely pink. And that's how people get pink socks. That's the birth of a pink sock. Pink underwear. Okay, everyone. Have a wonderful evening, and I hope that helped. And drop me a comment below if it did help and you've got something coming up that you're looking for an outfit to wear. Just let me know. Drop that comment below and I'll be happy to answer your questions. All right, thanks everyone. Take care, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.